Hello everyone, welcome to the Ozark Outpost. This is Global War 85, Operation Nike, U.S. Global Command 3.4. So here we go, off and running. First thing's escalation. Basic intelligence is +7, so we go from 17 to 24, which puts us at DEFCON 4. So let's move that little dude up there to DEFCON 4. This also means we get to place our expeditionary forces, 2 airborne and a marine. So, get these guys over here. The marine is going to Northeast United States. And the 2 airborne are going to join their buddy there in southern United States. I'll chip those off camera. Okay, then that takes us to tech. So here we are. This time we're going to try advanced SLBMs, advanced air superiority fighters, and we're putting 2 dice on advanced sonar this time. Try to get some movement out of that. Okay. Advanced air superiority fighters, yes. Advanced sonar, yes. SLBMs, no. So, advanced air superiority fighters goes to stage 3. Advanced sonar goes to stage 3. I guess that works all right. Okay, next up, global operations. We've got this insurgent in Costa Rica we got to do something about. So, 1 free dice from the advisor and 2 paid dice. Well, wait, I wonder. We have 2 advisors. I'm wondering if we could get a free die from each advisor. Not sure, and I don't want to look it up right now, so I'll just play it this way, and this way I know I'm at least half correct. Yep, all misses. Now, let's just see if a 4th dice would have made a difference. It wouldn't have, so. Okay, so since counterinsurgency operations failed, that means Costa Rica has joined PRF. So let's get that roundel on there. And they get two light infantry and a SAM. So let's get these things on there. Let's see. 2 light infantry and a SAM. Now this also means, since there is a new PRF land zone on the map, the U.S. gets 2 more to its escalation increase, taking them up to 26. What that means, excuse me, in practical purposes, next turn, U.S. will add its 7 and go to 33, which will bring them up to DEFCON 3 a turn sooner than might otherwise have happened. But, you know, they don't get everything. You know, they want the PRF wants to expand, they got to pay the price. Okay, purchase. So US Global spent three. No. US Global should have only spent 2 on their, I put 1 too many in there. They should have only spent 2 on those 2 dice. So, there we go, now we're correct. They're spending 6 on an airbase upgrade, 6 on an amphibious assault ship, and they're saving 1. Okay, now combat. Since we are at DEFCON 4, we are allowed to execute airstrikes against the Communist Front, PRF. So we're going to take advantage of that and do it. So what we're going to do, first off, we have a B-52 in Great Lakes. Set that right there for the moment. So he is going to fly 1, 2, 3, 4 down here to A36. This is going to be a surgical strike into Nicaragua. So he is going to fire 2 cruise missiles into Nicaragua. I forgot to mention this is going to be a surgical strike with spy satellite support. And we already have PGM, so our cruise missiles are full target select anyway. But the spy satellite will come into play. Just bear with me. Okay, also from Great Lakes, we have an air superiority fighter going 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 to participate in the air battle. So I'm going to move him over to the blow-up box is where I'm going to stage the guys that are actually going into Nicaragua. We have an A-10 in central United States going 1, 2, 3, 4. Also into Nicaragua. We have an F-117 in southern United States going 1, 2, 3 in there to join the strike. We have a fighter here in Gulf States going 1, 2, 3 to join the strike. He is going to fly SEAD. That's where the spy satellite support comes in addition to PGMs, because with SpySat support, he gets to roll SEAD at full value instead of half. Up here in northeast United States, we have a naval fighter, which is going to go 1 to southern United States, 2, 3, 4 into Nicaragua. He is also going to run SEAD. And then at our fleet up here in A24, we have an ASF, a fighter, and an attack bomber. They're all going to come join the fun. The ASF will fly escort. The attack bomber is going in on the attack, and the fighter from the carrier is also going to run SEAD. Now, since PRF has both SAMs and a SPAG, I have to declare who the fighters are going in to try to suppress. All 3 fighters are going after SAMs. Now, since this is a minor faction, there's no AMD involved. They're all air defense. So if you recall from previous games, the fighters flying SEAD against SAMs doing air defense get to shoot at the SAMs pre-first strike, I guess is the way to look at it. They get to shoot before the SAMs get to fire. And any hits that are scored take the SAMs out before they can take their air defense shots. So I think that's everybody that's going in on the attack. Yes. And because this is a minor airbase, PRF would only be able to scramble one of its 2 fighters to try to intercept. And going against 2 ASFs, they don't like the odds, so they're not going to scramble and attempt interception. So, let's get to rolling. And I think to try to keep things simple, I'm going to use the auxiliary dice tray here so that we can keep our eyes on who is who and doing what. All right, so the first thing that we have to do, we'll do the seed first. We've got 2 first strike things going on. We've got the seed going in. Actually, we got 3 first strike things going on. We got the seed going in for their seed attack. Any survivors among the SAMs and, of course, the SPAG then get to take their air defense shots first strike. And remember, we have the B-52, which I left over there on the big part of the map, shooting his 2 cruise missiles in there that are also first strike. So we're going to do seed first. Okay, that one we're going to hit. So we got 1 seed hit. So we take off one of the SAMs. Right like that. Now we will have the PRF air defense. So we got 2 SAMs each with 3 shots, and we have SPAG with 2 shots, and everybody's rolling 2s. Okay, there's 1 hit. 1 hit. Which we're going to take the hit on an ASF. Okay, that's that. Now we have 2 cruise missiles coming in from the B-52 strike. Okay, there's 1 hit there. Tracker dice. 1 hit. Now we have the A-10. We'll do him first. A-10 at a 5. That's a miss. Okay, we'll have an F-117 at a 7. Okay, there's a hit. That's 2 hits. Now we got an attack bomber at a 7. That's a miss. So everybody shot. The fighters shot. The A-10. Yeah, everybody shot. We got 2 hits. And since we got PGMs and SpiceHead in here, everything is target select. So yeah, they pretty much have to. They're going to target select these two SAMs. And thin that air defense down. Okay, that's that. Get things out of the way. That's the end of combat. So now we got to do non-combat. Okay, so first off, the B-52 has tons and tons of range. He's going to fly back up there to Great Lakes. Yeah, he's going to fly back up there to Great Lakes. Next thing, the fleet here in A-24 is going to load these two Marines on the amphibious assault ship, and they're coming 1, 2, 3 down here to A-36. So the two Marines will go over here to the task force card to get on the amphib. Right like that. Now, the A-6, the Navy attack bomber, and the Navy fighter that came from the carrier are going to land on the carrier. The Navy fighter that came from Northeast United States is also going to land on the carrier. Get him on there. All right, we have a fighter that came from Gulf States. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay, he is landing over here at Panama at the minor air base with this U.S. roundel on it. The ASF from Great Lakes, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. He's got plenty of moves to go back to Northeast United, or Southern United States. That's where he's landing. The A-10 came down from Central United States. 1, 2, 3, 4. He is also landing at the U.S. Air Base in Panama. And then the Stealth came from Gulf States, and he's going back to he'll go back to Gulf States. Okay, so that's all of our air has landed back somewhere. Yes, they have. Okay, we moved the fleet over here in the Indian Ocean, where things have been pretty quiet. This fleet is moving from I-10 up to I-6. Over here on land, I'll get it off camera. We're going to move one next-gen MBT, one space next door from Gulf States to Southern United States. I'll fix the chip situation there off camera. And I believe that's it. Yeah. Yeah, that's it. So now we place units. The airbase upgrade is going to go to Northeast United States. Make that a major. The amphib is going to be built right here at the minor shipyard in Gulf States. And as a just in case, we better go on and build him in port. And there's no really need to take the unnecessary risk. Now we collect money. United States is at 26, minus 2 for the deactivated oil tanker. He's going to give them 24. Ozark Outpost. Over and out.